the clan claps and stuff.
Super Bowlers with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one.
Shut up. Shut up, all of you.
It is now time for the Jeff Fox Radio Show. Jeff Fox Radio Show. Turn it up and get ready to talk sports and entertainment with your favorite sports brother. Follow the Jeff Fox Show on Instagram. That's at the Jeff Fox Show. Follow him on Twitter at Sports Bros Radio. And follow the Jeff Fox Show on Facebook at the Jeff Fox Show. Remember to subscribe on YouTube to Jeff Fox. You can always choose to support Jeff on Cash App. $ Radio Host 1. And sit back, relax, and enjoy the Jeff Fox Show. Powered by Brand Star Sports and Entertainment.
What up? Welcome back to the Jeff Fox Show, a little pop-up podcast tonight. On a Monday night, talk a little shit before we get the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs tonight. And for everybody who thought I was afraid to come in here and do a show because the Dolphins survived the Raiders, the Dolphins, they did what they had to do yesterday. Congratulations, Miami Dolphins. Congrats to all of you Dolphin fans, all of you that hang out at the round table. Congrats to you over there at Gate 6. Congrats to all of y'all. I ain't scared. Survived, Boss Carter. Survived. Congrats to you. What do you want, a cookie? What do you want, a cookie? You're supposed to beat the Raiders. We have a rookie quarterback. Our defense ain't shit. Damn. For real, Dolphin fans, what's wrong with you? I guess y'all thought I was going to be running around my house doing this here.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! What? Fuck!
It was none of that. I was happy by my Raiders. And you know what, boss? I'm going to send you a link in a little bit because I need somebody to represent Dolphin Nation and come and tell me why people are coming around and acting in this town as if that was a big win for the Dolphins. You were supposed to beat the Raiders by 40. You're supposed to beat the Raiders by 40. Did you guys forget? Did you forget? Really, you're supposed to beat the Raiders by 40. You guys were what? 14-point favorite? Huh? Yep. 14 points favorite going into the game. So, yeah, man. Congrats, man. I think this is your year, Miami. Since you guys think I really dislike Dolphin Nation, I don't. I don't dislike you. I don't dislike. I live in Miami, man. Come on, really, you know. I'm happy that you're winning. You know, I have a lot of friends that are Dolphin fans, a lot of family members, even my son. And this is one of my life's big disappointments. Before I taught him how to say dad, I taught him how to say Raiders. And he grew up and became a Dolphin fan. So, I mean, I can't do nothing about that. By the way, Boss Carter, I sent you a link on your Facebook. You can click that in your messenger. Click on that link, and I should be able to see you in a little bit. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Love to. I would love to. My man, Jermaine Boss Carter. Big ups to you, brother. Big ups to you, DJ Red from the Jam Squad, Mocha Bella from the X Squad, Gate 6 again, the entire Miami Dolphin Nation. This is your year. You're going to get it done. I believe in your team, as a matter of fact, more than a lot of you out there believe in your team. Lorenzo I.C. Thomas, Big Papa Pump, all of you guys, Funk Master Ali, all of these people that I know, like, that love the Dolphins, you know. And Dolphin pride is at an all-time high. But you were supposed to beat the Raiders. You were supposed to beat the Raiders. Like, get over it, okay? You're supposed to beat the Raiders. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. By the way, I had that Dolphin die. Where's that score? Well, I'm doing a live show here, folks. Do not call me when I'm going live. Like, you know, that's the power of trying to do this thing here. Anyway, so, yeah, and like I told you the last time we did a show, these Dolphins are different. These Dolphins are different. These Dolphins are different. You know why? Because they got some dogs on the team. The Dolphins of old, we knew we had them. The Raiders knew we had them. And that's why I'm trying to tell you and encourage you. I told you the last time I went live, these Dolphins are different. They're different. They're not the same old Dolphins. They're not your mom and your pop's Dolphins. And I know they're 0-3 against teams above 500. That don't mean nothing. And I know that they have, you know, they may have to go up north and play in a cold weather city. Maybe. But I tell you what, this Dolphin defense has defensive coordinators at halftime damn near every game talking about,
y'all are trash. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash.
Yep. They're trash. Trying to stop this Dolphin offense. I am proud of the Raiders. I'm proud of the Raiders. You know why? Because we held the Dolphins to a measly 20 points. 20 points. Yes, I'm proud of my Raiders. You know, yeah, we got our ass kicked, but we were supposed to lose. We got a rookie quarterback. They were scared to throw the ball. The Dolphins kept giving us the ball. The Dolphins were like, here, Raiders, you can have it. And we're like, nah, you do it. We kept giving it back to you. Shout out to Rodney, damn it, man. Thank you for joining the show. You Raider hater. So, you know, again, I want to congratulate the Fish. You know, they did what they were supposed to do. And I had a great time at the game. But, I mean, there's just no stopping these guys, man. Like, and I knew you keep messing around, Raiders. You had the lead. They kept giving us the ball right in their territory. We would give it right back. And Tyreek Hill, man, like, came out the game like this. Yeah, I was in the tunnel yesterday, man, hanging out with the Dolphins. Man. Yeah. But you know what gives me nightmares? Trying to cover Tyreek Hill. Like, how do you stop him? Like, there's just no stopping him.
Wilson on the move. Tungo Vailoa. Nice catch. Here goes Hill. Kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. What a throw. And then Hill rockets in for 6.
How is Tyreek Hill wide ass open every game? How is he wide open every game? Like nobody can cover, nobody. I expected to get beat yesterday, maybe 40-17. The fact that we held you to 20 points, yes, Rodney, I'll take that moral victory. I'll take that moral victory. Right now, the Raiders are not a good team, but this isn't about us. This is about you. This is about you, Dolphin fans. You had a big win yesterday. Be happy with it, but don't do backflips because you beat the freaking Raiders. Okay? Don't do it. Here's Coach McDaniel after the big Dolphin win.
That's a 5-win team, and they took all 4 quarters to get knocked out. I'm so proud of this team because the way you guys approached it, the way the effort and the strain was, you guys played together. And, I mean, literally our sidelines are a beautiful thing during the game because there's just focus and next play. The mindset is real.
1, 2, 3,
Congratulations. Nice win. You beat a 5-win team. Keep it in perspective, though. You got bigger tests coming up. But I do believe, and you should be happy, that these Miami Dolphins are different. Like I've always told you. There is one guy that's changed the whole outlook of this Miami Dolphin team. One guy. I thought he had lost it. But this motherfucker, like we say around the way, this motherfucker right here.
2nd down and 10. Good time. Going deep, looking for Tucker. Intercepted. Another one for Ramsey. Another interception.
God damn it. God damn it. Where did he come from? Where did he come from?
2nd down and 10. Good time. Going deep, looking for Tucker. Intercepted. Another one for Ramsey. Another interception.
That motherfucker should be arrested. He should be arrested. For armed robbery, man. Some shit like you're not supposed to be able to do that. He got hurt on the play, but damn it, that's a hell of an interception. I mean, listen, man, we had you Dolphin fans quivering. We had them. I mean, I don't know if I was thrown into that particular wide receiver. If it was me, I'm sending Devontae Hunter to the end zone. You know. Devontae Adams, I'm sorry, Devontae Hunter. I'm thinking Hunter Renfrow. I'm sending Devontae to the end zone. You know, because that's what you should do. You know? And you saw what happened when Devontae went to the end zone. I mean, listen, he's a great player. Your boy is a great player as well. You know, Ramsey. But sometimes he'll get Ramsey and sometimes we'll get him too.
Antonio Pierce told us is he wanted him to be more vocal now that he's the starting quarterback, and that's what he's done.
1st and 10, going deep. Oh, he's got Adams! That is a touchdown! What a throw!
Touchdown! Raiders! I'm sorry, Dolphin fans. I like you, Dolphins, but I love my Raiders, man. I love my Raiders. I love my Raiders. All right? I love my Raiders. I was hanging out with Raider Nation yesterday. I was on the other side. And Hard Rock Stadium was about 65% Dolphin fans, 35% Raider fans. We were representing, you know? And we know why we lost the game. You can just ask Devontae Adams.
It's definitely frustrating, but it's to the point where, you know, we got to keep our heads up in these situations. I mean, it's a good football team. Defense played great. We got to do a better job of helping them out. You know, a lot of stops against a very electric offense. And today was more of, I would say, our mistakes. You know, beating ourselves up a little bit. Good defense again, but we just got to do a better job of, you know, making it easier on the team by, you know, taking care of our part and playing complimentary football.
Yep, that's it. Play complimentary football. We didn't get it done yesterday, Raiders. Apologize for the audio. I understand it was coming out on one side of the phone, but now we got it fixed. We're in stereo again. Yep. So, Dolphin fans, I think you got that AFC East locked up. You played the stinking Jets this weekend. They just changed their quarterback. Nothing to worry about there. Nothing to worry about. But it was fun yesterday at Hard Rock Stadium, man. I mean, it was fun. Our Raiders showed up. We just didn't get it done. And I love our new coach, my Raiders, Antonio Pierce. I hope he gets the job. It's a work in progress. You know, he knows that.
We played hard. Does that get you W's? No. But it gives you a chance to win games. And I think that's what we did. We gave ourselves an opportunity to win a game under a minute, plus territory. And again, didn't get, you know, there is no more victories. Guys, we look at it, I told them to keep their chins up. And we're going to be the same way, win, lose, or draw. We'll go back to work on Tuesday and get after it.
That's what you do. You got beat by a good football team. The Dolphins are not a good football team. They're a great football team. These Miami Dolphins are great. They're great, you know, and they did what they had to do yesterday, you know. They did what they had to do, you know. And like somebody said in the chat earlier, you play who's on your schedule, you beat the teams in front of you. All right? You don't pick opponents week by week. You play a schedule, you know. And you beat the team that's there on Sunday. That's all you can do. So I don't know why these so-called prognosticators been crapping on the Dolphins and talking about, you know, the Miami hasn't beaten the team over 500. The best team in football, the Philadelphia Eagles, lost to the freaking Jets. The Jets, okay? I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So, you know, be happy. Be happy. You know, you're in first place. You're ahead of Buffalo. I don't know how the Bills get up for the Dolphins, but, you know, they struggle against other opponents, you know, even though they beat the Jets yesterday convincingly. Good job by them. But they showed up. All right, don't forget to check the Miami Dolphins on HBO. What is it, HBO or Showtime? NFL Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks, the trailer. If you haven't seen it, here it is.
Very proud of the collective effort, and I saw no panic, no blink. People were confident as hell. This week was a big one for us as we move forward.
Most points, most yards, most touchdowns.
Big time X Factor.
When's the last time we had something this fun to watch?
Tua's looking at Tyreek the whole time. It's a no-look shovel pass.
And it's picked.
one guy gonna put on the trophy out today.
Pressure, and he goes down.
This will be a little humble pie this week. Nothing's easy in this league, Coach. Still a long season.
There's a lot on the line here.
All we did was give us another reason to be confident because of that adversity that we battled through.
Get it? Pressure and go!
Keep it going, man.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Y'all boys on Hard Knocks. I seen it up close and personal. I was there. What up, Boss Carter? Jermaine Boss Carter's in the building.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up with you, man?
How you feel about these Dolphins, man? I feel like they different. Like you said, we vibe different in Miami. This football team is different, sir. They're different. Do you?
Well, you know, I say that too because usually they find ways to lose games like this.
Yep.
You know, even though they didn't cover the spread, the old Dolphins, they would just lose this game. And you'll be like, how you lost this game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, first we got to applaud Antonio Pierce. I love the job he's doing over there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I think that was Josh McCown's team. I mean, Josh McDaniels' team.
Yeah,
we covered the 14.
We go
for real. Like we would cover the 14 because they just didn't want to play for him.
They didn't want to play for him.
They didn't want to play for him. And I tell you, them dudes played hard. They played with effort. They I even seen even Devontae Adams on certain routes where he wasn't getting the ball with Josh McDaniels. He would just go out the field. But this, he was like giving effort. Like he was running them out. He cared. He was animated. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what people understand. Coaching matters.
Coaching does matter.
And like with the Dolphins, I think they really genuinely love their coach. You know, and you have to have that fine line between being a coach, but also being somebody that they could deal with, that they could, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you don't want to be so nice that they think they could play with you.
Right.
You know, but you also want to be able to, like, at the end of the day, you're dealing with grown men. They're not kids.
He does have the respect of that locker room. He does. And he's got.
You think they're gonna make him the permanent coach?
Oh, AP?
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce? Yeah. He's gonna get that job. Unless the Raiders struggle at the end and Jim Harbaugh, says he'll come.
Would you want Harbaugh?
No, I don't. I want AP. I want a player's coach. See, you guys have a player's coach.
Right.
They like McDaniels. I like McDaniels.
Right.
He listens to Tupac, man. Dude is cool as shit.
Yeah, he be vibing.
Yeah, he be vibing.
And the players, they'll run through a wall for him. Yes, and that was the best thing ever to happen to Tua. Like, he actually got a coach that believe in him.
They were about to trash Tua.
It was.
Right now, the last coach did not want him.
No.
And give Chris Greer credit. Give that front office credit.
Right.
But
they gave him a lot of weapons to work with now. He got a full clip.
Yep.
He got a full clip. I think you guys get the offense and the defense on the same page. Like this week, it was pretty much all about the defense.
It was. I want you to listen to Coach talking to the Dolphins after the game, saying, "Look, man, it's hard to win in this league, and it is.
Yeah,
beat the teams in front of you. Here he is.
That's a 5-win team, and they took all 4 quarters to get knocked out. I'm so proud of this team because the way you guys approached it, the way the effort and the strain was, you guys played together, and I mean, literally, our sidelines are a beautiful thing during the game because there's just focus and next play. The mindset is real.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. That's it. That's the Dolphin mentality. It's different. You remember Dave Wanstead running his fingers through his hair?
Yeah.
What
I don't understand, but what I understand is this. You know how I go back and forth with the Cowboys fans, right?
Right.
They keep screaming, we not beating no good teams. They haven't either.
That's true.
They're the NFC version of us.
They
and
are.
It's a coincidence we both have, and coincidence both of us have the same record.
That's right. In a perfect world,
both of us have the same knock. They ain't beat no teams with winning records. We haven't either. But I
beat the Raiders, but the Raiders were 500.
Right?
And that was a good win. That was a gutsy win. I like when my team wins football games ugly. I love ugly victory. Just win.
That's it.
Just win.
That's y'all. That's the late great Al Davis motto.
That's the motto. Just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
I think the difference in this Dolphin team is on the defensive side of the ball. Now they don't show up every game, but they showed up big time yesterday. And when
they just got to get completely healthy.
Yeah.
See, the thing I don't be liking, and that's why I don't like to talk sports with a lot of people, is because anytime a Dolphin fan say something, it's an excuse. But any other fan basically use them excuses. You talking about your number one and number two cornerback tandems. They really their first game really playing together as a whole. Both of your safeties was hurt. Jalen Phillips was hurt. Like you got, you know what I'm saying? You mixing and matching. Because it was one, we didn't have neither one of them. And we throwing rookies back there. Kohu, who's a second-year guy who wasn't even drafted, but they don't want to hit it. I like to talk football and talk sense. They think you're just making excuses. But my thing is, y'all will turn around and use those same excuses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, once that defense starts, like if that defense and offense are playing up to their caliber, they're going to be a tough out.
They will be.
They're going to be a tough out.
When the season started, I picked the Dolphins to win the AFC. I did. And
think about what they did to Kansas City. Most people don't hold Patrick Mahomes down like that.
That's right.
They held him to we easily should have won that game.
I'll be honest, bro. You know, what scares me is Tua. Tua scares me at times.
Right.
But I give him credit as well.
Sometimes, like, he's very accurate, but some of the throws, you be like, bro, what the hell was you thinking? Like,
Right.
But just what you think is going in his head with some of the throws, like
because the Dolphins' offense is so high powered and it's so quick that Tua gets rid of the ball so fast.
Right.
That I think there's a clock going in his head.
I got to get it out of my head.
Yeah, and he just zips it. And
like kids who play 7-on-7. Like when I was coaching on youth level, I liked my quarterbacks to play 7-on-7 because you have 4 seconds to throw the ball.
Right.
So I liked him doing that because I wanted him to get a mental clock in his head. So when we transition over to tackle, I want him to be so stuck up. I got to get the ball. I got to let it go. I got to get rid of. I got to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where it become repetitious. And I think Tua will be like, listen. And my thing is this. I want to ask you this too. Why none of the quarterbacks want to do the check down? I noticed that in Little League, high school, and NFL and college, where the running backs always is just butt naked sitting out there in the flats, and they would not throw that ball for nothing. I guess everybody want the blue, like they want the.
Hey, everybody want to get on ESPN,
right, man.
Everybody trying to get on Sports Center.
Yeah, because think about the guys we have. Think about Mozart. Think about Devon Achey. Like them guys will take a 5-yard dump off and go for 50.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, you're right about that. They can be spectacular, man. But
there's no way with this offense I will ever score 20 points.
Somebody, Mandel Newton just asked, why ain't nobody picking a team from the AFC North to win the AFC?
I think Baltimore has the same thing. I think Baltimore is just so inconsistent. I think that's their problem. I think they go as Lamar goes.
I like them a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
I like them too.
Like
Listen, I like Cleveland.
That defense is
But
legit.
Cleveland has the best defense in their division.
Yeah.
Period.
They're legit.
If they can run that ball, control that clock, and that quarterback just don't make the big mistake, I like Cleveland. I like Cleveland to be very dangerous.
They could be a dark horse in the AFC. I don't believe in the Jaguars.
No.
I think Kansas City is going to stumble somewhere, and I don't believe in Buffalo.
No.
I'm not even sure Buffalo's going to make the playoffs.
Yeah. And like I said, with the Dolphins right now, 7-3, you in the driver's seat. You haven't been in the driver's seat this late in the season for a long time. Now, just win the games you're supposed to win, and you win this division, and you guaranteed at least one home game.
You're right about that. And I think
we could take the whole overall AFC as a whole and be home for the whole playoff. If we home for the whole playoff, it's going to be a problem because they're not going to want to come down here.
This generation of Dolphin fans has never seen this. They've never seen this. They don't believe it. They expect you to drop the ball at some point. They expect Tua to make
because they do. Because like you're looking at the Philly game and you're like, when I watch Philly, Kansas City, even Buffalo, I don't see that they're that much better than us.
They're not.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, like, win those games.
You guys, you said it earlier tonight. You said that you guys and the Dallas Cowboys are basically mirrors of each other. And that's so accurate because they are. You both can put up a lot of points. You're going to meet the Cowboys later this year. Oh, my God.
That's going to be crazy. you know, hey, you know I'm having a party the night before the game. So I'm going to get on them. Bro, you got to pull up too, bro.
Yeah, man. I be seeing.
Yeah, man. Hey, and I made sure I bought the dough too. So, everybody being free too, man. Because, listen, I'm going to listen.
Cowboys. Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'm DJing too. So you know I'm gonna get them boys the business, bro. You know I'm on their head. Boy, I got people coming from Dallas. I got people coming from Houston, Atlanta. But you know, we have a strong Cowboy base here anyways.
Yeah.
We have I think we have 4 strong bases here. We have a strong New York Jets Giants base here. We have a strong Pittsburgh base here. And we have a strong Dallas. Also, we have a strong Raider base here, too. There's a lot of people here love the Raiders.
Yes, sir.
A lot.
Not the DJ Nasty, you know.
Yeah. Nasty, what's up, bro?
I did not know he was a Raider fan. I did not know that.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot. Listen, there's a lot of Pittsburgh fans here.
Yeah.
A lot. There's a lot of Pittsburgh fans here.
Yeah, but you know what? This Dolphins.
But why do you think people go against all the South Florida teams? Except the Heat. I think everybody don't like the Dolphins, the Canes, the Marlins, but they love the Heat. Because they won the most recent championship?
Yeah, and they're used to the Dolphins being losers. I mean, we grew up watching Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas come up on TV after the games.
Yeah,
say, hey, man, you know, we just got to go back to the drawing board. That's all.
Yo, don't do it like that, dog. Don't do it like
that. We got Soto, and we just got to stick with, but bad things happen.
You know what took that place now? That damn Mario Cristobal. I'm so sick of him. Oh my God, I'm so. Now you see him after this game. Oh, we're a lot better. And if you don't like it, this ain't, man, shut up. Ain't nobody scared of you. Them idle threats. Like you threatening somebody not to go to Georgia or something who's a powerhouse. Man, shut up.
Yeah.
Get this team. You're not better. You took over a 7-5 team. You went 5-7. Think about this, Jeff. You a good coach, or you think you that guy.
Right.
And you take over a team, won 7 games. You not at least good for 2 wins, Jeff? I know I'm good for 2 more wins.
Yep.
I know I'm that. Okay, Jeff, I'm at least 9-3.
Right.
I got to be.
He is a great recruiter.
No, listen, that right there is hands down. I love him as that.
Yeah.
But a coach, no. I don't get it.
In the game doesn't make the right adjustments. He's
terrible at adjustments. And he's not aggressive. Like, that's what I think that's what that's why Gate was frustrated us fans. Because we're used to that Randall Thrill Hill when we're on the 1 yard line and we throwing a 60-yard bomb.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When with him, he gonna just line up, hand the ball off. It's 3rd and 8, hand the ball off. He's scared of his quarterback. And it's like, bro, like you come from that era. So you know what we expect. Like, what is you doing?
Well, I think Canes fans need to be patient with Mario. I hate to say it, but Luke said it on Twitter the other day, and I got to agree with him. Give it time.
No, man. Come on, Jeff. Think about this. What I'm saying is this. Now, if he was taking over a 1-12 team, if he was taking over a 2-win team, a 3-win team, but if I take over a team that was consistently doing what you're doing now, 7 wins, 6 wins, I'm not good for at least 2 or 3 more wins, Jeff.
No, he should be.
That's what I'm asking. And then it ain't like the old coaches that was taking over when we had no money, no facilities. You weren't able to go out there and recruit with the best of them. You getting the best of the best. Mark Fletcher was an Ohio State kid that you took from Ohio State, the Ohio State. So you're getting the best of the best. Reuben Bain is arguably was the best defensive lineman in the country. And you're telling me these kids aren't good enough for 2 more wins? Yeah. And think about that's why I say I would push back on what Luke and you saying. We're not in the SEC. It's not Georgia we losing to. It's not Bama we losing to. It's not LSU and Michigan and Ohio State. Bro, we're losing to crappy Georgia Tech at home. Like, we lost to Louisville. We lost to NC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Jeff. That's why I can't be patient. Because we shouldn't be losing to these teams.
And
then you turn around and look in the mirror, Jeff, at Louisville. This guy just took over, and he's already 10-1.
Yeah. I can't. You know what? I have no answer for that.
And he hasn't had the talent or the money that we have in Miami.
Yeah.
Neither. But he coaches his butt off.
Jeff Brom, yeah.
But he coaches his butt off, Jeff.
Yeah.
And you see how aggressive he was? He was attacking us. He was going at us. He was going for it on 4th down. And that's another thing. Nobody fears us anymore.
Yeah, well,
they used to fear us, Jeff. Jeff, they used to fear Miami.
They love to do this.
Exactly.
And I hate that.
But you know why? You got to punch him in the mouth, Jeff.
Yeah. I remember the old Canes.
You would never do that.
Oh, they would whoop your ass on the field.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You would never do that. You would never, ever, ever. But guess what? You don't care. We literally don't care. Listen, you know one of our top guys, Armando Blunt, committed to University of Miami. He committed and went to Florida State. Do you know they have him on video at the game as a guest at the Louisville game doing this?
No.
Come on, I swear to God on everything, bro.
No. Wow. What a troll.
See, we didn't say, that's what I mean by Jeff. We have no more. They don't respect that. They don't respect this. It carries no weight no more.
You're right. And
think about that, Jeff. You're at a University of Miami game as a guest, and you're doing this. Mind you were committed to us. You decommitted to go to Florida State, and you on Twitter doing this. And they brung like 5 or 6 people with you to the game. And they talking about, yeah, Miami. He like, no, it ain't about Miami. It's about this.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. All I can say is,
what
like,
the fuck?
For real, LeBron.
So what do you do with that, Jeff?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the culture has to change. But we've been saying it.
But how do you change the culture? You're bringing in a guy who won here on a high level, played here on a high. So he was with every regime. So he know Miami through and through.
What do you suggest? You think we should get rid of Mario? Because I just think that
First of all, they saying that he really not letting the offensive guy coach. Because that guy coming from an air raid. So I know that guy isn't lining up, running the ball on 3rd and 8. I know he didn't do that at Houston.
Yeah.
So they're saying that he's really micromanaging the guy. Because like I told him about the guy that he brought in last year from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
They was like, oh, that was a bad hire. I said it was a good hire because that guy at Michigan does what Mario wants to do. He don't want to throw the ball all over the place. He want to turn around, hand the ball off, dominate the line of scrimmage, and play good defense.
Well, I'll tell you this. The U is going to turn around when we own the O-line and the D-line. You need some big boys. You need some dogs.
But listen, Jeff, that O-line has some guys on it. That O-line has arguably the best guard and tackle that was coming out of high school with Mary Gore and the other guy, and with Ruben Bain. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. And Leonard Taylor, man, they got some guys, Jeff. That's why I don't want to hear these weight beep. No, man, you guys, listen, bro. We got some guys, especially for the ACC. Come on, bro. It's like even with Florida State. Florida State ain't better than us. Florida State ain't have way more talent than us. That's a game. You should have won the Florida State game. You should have won the North Carolina game. You definitely should have won the Georgia Tech game. And you should have won that Louisville game. That's 4 wins right there.
That game was no excuses.
That's my point, bro. So that's why I don't hear it. Like, listen, Jeff, if we're just lining up and guys are just dominating us, then okay, be patient. We got to build it up. That's not what's happening.
Right.
That's not what's happening.
Right.
Because out of all those games we lost, which game that you just look at and say, y'all got y'all ass whooped?
They were very competitive outside of the North Carolina game. And they were even in
they was up at halftime in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Even that game.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying, Jeff. Because right now, if you're the AD, how are you looking at this in 2 years? You're 11-12 in 2 years. This same thing as Manny, right?
Yeah. It's the same thing.
I'm just saying. They say, listen, I'm a realist. So they're saying, oh, you're not a real fan. You got, bro, I go to games. I travel up the road and get laughed at, me and my wife, for wasting our damn money. Why would you come up here thinking them people go win? Going to the games, buying tickets, like, got all this UFC
fans, though.
Right.
We get so emotional about these teams because.
But you got to be realistic, though, Jeff.
Yeah. I mean, you gave some great examples, and I have no comeback for them. Like, it basically got me going, like, I don't know. Like,
but think about the talent. Like, bro, we have very good talent on this team. Like, they keep saying, oh, the receivers can't. Okay, so all of a sudden, you use Jacoby George Saturday. Okay, you been at him. You just wasn't using him.
Yep.
And even the people in Twitter land, why is he touching the ball? Why you don't have some direct snaps for him? Why you don't have end around? Like, why you don't have plays for these guys?
I see playmakers all over that out.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear that crap, bro. Like, no, man. Listen, man, you have more than enough talent. Can you go jump and compete in the SEC? No. But in this ACC, this mediocre conference, come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. No, bro. No, bro.
And Louisville is in this championship game, and I find that utterly insulting.
Hey, listen. Think about it. Duke has been in more ACC championships than us. Virginia Tech has been in more ACC. Like, these are the kind of teams that have been in more championship games than us.
Bro.
Even Georgia Tech went to an ACC championship game. And all these people were in the Coastal Division with us. And you telling me to be patient? How am I being patient with Louisville and Georgia Tech? And these people not good.
Well, we used to call them basketball school, but now we are basketball.
Right.
We're basketball school. We're in the top 10. We're in basketball. Congrats to
How are we losing and North Carolina practically owns us, Jeff?
Yeah.
How does that happen in the University of Miami?
Yeah.
How does a basketball school own the University of Miami, Jeff? That's a problem.
Rodney says he wished the Canes never came to the ACC. Wow.
Because when we were in the Big East, we was pretty much dominant. But think about it, Rodney. Pretty much all them Big East teams, they with us over here. Pittsburgh and all them, they was with us over, Louisville, all those teams was in the Big East with us.
Yep.
And we was dominating them.
You're right.
Exactly.
Something changed.
Exactly. And the team that's over here that we didn't play on the record, that we played every year was Florida State. Florida State wasn't over there with us, but we played Florida State every year.
Yeah.
We played them.
Paul Kendrick says, until we get the kids that do what Michael Irvin and the other guys doing, that era where guys decide to stay.
But I think you got those guys. Because you see when they interview Bain after the game, Jeff, it hurt that kid to lose.
Yeah.
It hurts him. You see his face. You talking about a kid that just won 4 state championships in a row at Central. But think about this, Jeff. Jeff, that kid just won 4 straight state championships in high school. You think that kid used to losing?
Nope.
Exactly.
Nope.
Look at it. Look at him after games. He be damn near tearing up.
Yeah.
Because he's not used to losing.
Yeah.
Listen, Jeff, the kids are here.
You're right about
James
that.
Williams. These kids, listen, James Williams, Wesley, they're saying like them Central kids, them Northwestern kids. Jeff, those kids built different. You know how we built in Dade County.
Yes. I know Wesley in particular.
Right. Those kids not used to losing.
Right.
Those kids not used to losing. Because my thing was you got rid of all the kids who, they didn't buy in. You didn't think they could help you win. And you brought in these kids. And these kids have won. I know these kids, Wesley and Bain, I know these kids from the park. These kids been winning since they was at Optimus youth level.
Right.
So these kids are winners. Cam Kitchens. Like these kids, James Williams. James Williams been
DNA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And did you? I don't know if you looked on my page. I put a video up of our defense when we was on the goal line.
Right.
And our defensive formation when we was on the goal line, literally everybody was out of position. And listen, when you get a chance, when you get off here, I want you to go on my page. And me and a coach was breaking it down. And we literally was out of position. We're not communicating. We're not talking. And I'm a defensive guy.
And I mean, you've coached football. Basically, you would attribute this failure.
Coaching.
Wow.
I'm not blaming it on the kids. Because see, the people that's the Mario apologists, they keep saying it's the kids. What I'm telling them is, you might not have a fully loaded clip, Jeff, but in this ACC, you can win with a 9mm.
Yeah.
You don't need an AK-47 in this conference.
You need that for the SEC. This is
right. Because think about this, bro. Last year, if transfers don't get in, Mike Norvell is fired.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
He was on the hottest of hot seats.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Get rid of him.
5 or 6 different, 5 or 6 impact kids come in from the portal. Now they're the number 4 ranked team in the country.
Yep. Mario at times he coached a little scared.
But that's not Miami, Jeff. If we bring in somebody that's not from this culture, I would get that.
Right.
But you're from this culture. You played here when we were a championship team. You coached here when we were a champion. You feel me? You've been at Alabama. You've been you've been around programs that's win.
Yeah.
And you can go in the living room with any of the top coaches and whoop their ass and get a kid.
Yeah.
Easy. So what we got to do, Jeff? I'm sick of the excuses. I need a solution, Jeff. I'm not gonna get off this air till you give me a solution to this.
I think Mario has to get but he has a great offensive mind. The guy that was, you said it when he was in Houston, they were throwing.
But they said they say he micromanages the guy though.
He needs to stop doing that.
But if that's who he is, what are he gonna do? Because I heard some people even post the other day, because they just fired Syracuse coach.
Right.
So they were saying that we need to bring him on. I said, no matter who the coach is, if he's going to micromanage the guy,
can't do it. Yeah, you gotta let him coach. You gotta let him coach.
Because I'm just saying, like, I don't want to hear about kids. And that's what everybody keeps saying. Oh, he was to the bare minimum. If you were 7-5 the year before he got here, Jeff, that's not the bare minimum.
Yeah, and I'll be the first one to tell you, man, I gave Manny Diaz the business.
Me too.
Yeah, I gave him I thought it was all him.
Yeah, me too. So that's why I'm telling them, why we not giving this guy the same heat? Oh, he got to get his kids in here. Listen, if he took over again a 1-11 program like Deion did, then I will shut up. Like with Deion, we got to be patient with him. He won 4 games. I'm not going to give him that heat.
Right.
Because you were 1-11 last year.
Yep.
But you took over a 7-win team, Jeff.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, as a coach, you one of the top coaches, you one of the top recruiters. You come here and they gave you everything you asked for, right?
Right.
You asked for an open checkbook to get you over here. They gave you that. You asked for an open checkbook to get your staff. They gave you that. You got your new facilities coming. You got all of these top players in South Florida, and you take over a 7-win team. Your first year, Jeff, what's your ending record?
You should at least have.
No, I'm asking you, what would your ending record be?
My ending record would that at least 9 wins, at least.
That's all I'm saying, Jeff.
We haven't even gotten there yet.
Jeff, I'm just saying, there's no way I could go from 7-5 to 5-7. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. And you had the most important tool coming back, Jeff, your quarterback. You know you can't win without one. Think about Tyler Van Dyke. Think about Tyler Van Dyke when he was with Manny, and think about him since he's been with Mario. He's terrible. He's regressed.
Yeah.
He was a top NFL pick. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I was certain that this guy would be playing on Sundays. Now.
So whose fault is it? Because he was the man with Manny. And think about these 2 years under Mario, how he's looked. Terrible.
Trash. Seriously.
Well, whose fault is that? Like, we got to be. Then that's
we got to call him out. We got to.
But see, that's the thing, though, Jeff. These people scared to do that.
Right.
Because my thing is, I'm just a realist. I don't want to hear excuses when I'm taking over a team that was 7-5. You gave me an open checkbook. No other coach under this at University of Miami ever had the money to deal the play with that he has.
Boy, you are bringing some facts.
I'm just saying, bro.
Some truth.
I'm just saying, Jeff.
Oh shit, Luke, where you at, Luke?
You took over a 7-5 program. You got an open checkbook. They paying you the money they want. They had to buy Manny out. They gave money a boatload of money to leave. They had to buy out your contract to bring you here. They gave you your money. They let you hire whoever you wanted. They let you get rid of the kids you wanted. You brung in your guys. And what we have to show for it? 11-12 in 2 years? Come on, bro. Come on, Jeff. We can't excuse that.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. I'm like,
fucking, damn, fucking.
I mean, Mario, come on, Mario. You gotta do something, bro.
Like, come on, bro. So if you got a chance to question him,
bro.
If you had a chance to question him after this game, what would you have asked him?
What the fuck going on? What's going on? Like, for real?
Yeah.
I mean, he got this all-star cast of coaching staff, you know.
Yep.
See Jason Taylor and all them boys on the sideline.
Right.
You know? Looks pretty, but we're doing the same dumb shit. It is.
That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Jeff. So I'm saying they keep saying being patient. So what do you think is going to change next year and the year after and the year after?
You man, because when I was on 560, they would tell me the same thing. Like, you know, we keep talking about the old days, because the old days there was something that you had to look forward to.
Right.
We don't have that same shit no more. Like, every year is disappointing. Every year you have games like, who did we lose to last year?
Middle Tennessee State, bro.
Tennessee State, bro.
Listen, Jeff.
Oh my!
I know you probably don't be following me on my page when I post. Listen, our first game we played Bethune-Cookman. Second game we played Southern Miss with Frank Gore Jr.
Yeah.
And I'm telling my wife, me and my wife watching the game. Matter of fact, we're at the game.
Right.
And I'm telling them, like, I say this team ain't good. Oh, John, what you talking about? Bro, you should have killed Bethune-Cookman. You should have killed Southern Miss. I say for all this talking, this hype guy coming in here, I say this team not good. I say the attention to detail is not there. I say that defense is not disciplined. And I say that offense is hit or miss. That third week, we played Middle Tennessee State and got our ass whooped.
That was
I said, but y'all told me I was crazy. Y'all told me I was crazy. Jeff, you can't fool your eyes, bro. What your eyes tell you? If you watch those first two games and you're a real realist and you're a football guy,
right?
You've seen it. Because Frank Gore Jr. ran all on us in that game.
Yeah.
He ran all over us. And
like you said, if guys are not in position, you know,
and that's what I'm saying, Jeff. We're not losing to Alabama. We're not losing to Georgia. We're not losing to Ohio State, Michigan. We're not losing to them. How you lose to Middle Tennessee State at home?
The old Canes, that would have never, and I mean never.
And the people would have got 70 points.
Yeah, that would have never happened.
But do you think that's the problem? That we keep thinking it's the old, we're going to bring the old back instead of us just realizing this is who we are and we need to move forward?
I'm stuck in that era. I'm stuck in it because I hang out with those guys that, you know, I hang out
Me
with.
too.
Them,
Listen,
I talk to them all the time.
Jeff, let me tell you a crazy story.
Yeah.
My wife's uncle is Nat Moore.
Right. I know that as well from the Dolphins.
So we go and watch all the Canes and the Dolphin games in his box, right?
Right.
So we're at the Georgia Tech game. Me, him, and what's the offensive lineman name? He's always at the game. Me, him, and Vernon Carey.
Right.
We're in the box. We was undefeated. We had that winning streak going. They had them debuted them black jerseys, and we was prime time on TV. I told them to a man, I swear on everything I love. I say we're gonna lose this game. Oh, you crazy. I say these are the games we lose.
Yeah.
Jeff, when I tell you, once we went up, right before the debacle, Nat Moore left. He said, I'm trying to leave and beat this traffic. Vernon Carey left. I told you we was going to win this game. Soon as that crap happened, I tagged them on my page. Both of them just put the crying emojis like, really? I say, I told you, this is what we do. And my thing is, this is what we critique Manny for, Jeff, for losing games like that.
He basically ran him out of town.
So Mario was supposed to come here and help us win games like that.
So what do we do? What's the answer? I mean, get rid of Mario as well. Like, I'm tired of changing coaches.
Listen, me too. But I guess, like you said, first of all, we stuck with dead money for 8 years with him.
Yeah.
So whether we like it or not,
he's going to be here.
And we're not Texas. We don't have the oil money. We can't get rid of somebody and give them $70 million. You know, we can't do that.
Yeah.
So
shout out to DJ Chuck Beach. Shout out to Gernald Hawkins as well.
So how many years realistically do we give him before we say, okay, we need to see something?
Beach has
this is year 2.
This is only year 2. I say we don't panic. I kind of agree with Luke, even though I don't have any proof to support.
So how many years do you say, okay, he needs to go?
4.
5?
At least
4?
4 to 5. If nothing happens by year 5, I would get rid of him because he's getting top recruiting classes year after year after year.
Yeah.
And we're getting these mediocre records. And at some point during the season, his team has come out on the field, and you can tell from the game starts, this team ain't prepared.
But what are you
not prepared? Who is that?
Why wouldn't you be prepared? Like, why wouldn't you be prepared, Jeff? Like, why? Like, just like on the play in Georgia Tech. Cam Kitchens, you're All-American safety. What is the cardinal rule for a safety? Never let what? Nobody get behind you, right?
Yep.
He bit on the run fake. The guy got behind him. That's coaching.
Yeah.
Because you have to make sure your guys are prepared.
Yeah.
You have to because how does an All-American safety make that mistake, Jeff? Do we blame the coach? Do we blame the kid? Do we blame both? Who you blame on that?
I put that on the coach. You got to put players in positions to succeed. That's what great coaches do.
But if you got Caleb Kitchens back there, don't you expect him to not do that though, Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like the 2 personal foul penalties we got. How you let those 2 guys get those, Jeff, and they still on the football field?
Yeah. I mean, you don't do that in the Jimmy Johnson era. You don't do that in the Dennis Erickson era.
Because you would have been on the bench.
Yeah. Even
First of all, they would have met you as you were coming off the field and cursed your ass out.
Yeah.
Grab that face mask, and you had all they spit in your face for them cursing you out, and your ass would have been buried on that bench. But the very next series, Jeff, they're on the field.
It's a different
day.
And
then on top of that, you ain't see the guy going back and forth with his coach, Jeff?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, but Jeff, how do we allow that?
It's a different culture. These are different animals. It's a different day.
So didn't that make don't you think that made the old Canes skin cringe watching that?
Yeah. You know, the old Canes, man. I mean, again,
but they would have beat his, listen, Jeff, they would have beat his ass.
Yeah.
See the play, listen, Michael Irvin and Michael Barrow and and Ray, they would have whooped his ass.
Yeah.
Listen, Jeff, the coach wouldn't have had to get him. They would have got his ass.
Leon Searcy told me that they were afraid to get hurt. Warren Sapp and those guys told me they were afraid to get hurt because the guy behind them
was just that good.
And they were so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
If you got hurt and this guy behind you comes in, you got a problem.
So you think they fear that now?
I think there's a lot of entitlement around the university. Like
because I think if you're one of his guys, no matter what you do, you're gonna play.
Yeah, that has to change. That has to change.
Yeah.
You know, Luke asked a great question the other day. Who's the backup quarterback, the black kid?
Jakari Brown.
Why isn't he playing?
And he from Valdosta. I watched that kid in high school, and that kid, when I tell you that kid is so dynamic.
Why?
And that's what I said. Why isn't he playing?
Yeah, that's on the coaches, man.
Well, why do you think it is, though?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not that close to the program. My boy Alex Dono, who does Locked On Canes, him and Larry Bluestein and those guys.
But do you talk to them about that, though?
Yeah. I haven't
what did they say?
I don't know in a while. You know, they just attributed to, must not be producing in practice.
Coaches. What is these guys doing on the field?
Yeah.
That's just like with Emory Williams. You could tell they was handling him with kid gloves. That kid couldn't do nothing.
Wow. Yeah.
They didn't let him do nothing, Jeff.
Yeah. I thought the Raiders yesterday reminded me, because I'm a Canes and a Raider fan. And
right.
These were very similar to the game yesterday. The Raiders kept getting the ball and Dolphins on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
And we kept
y'all could have easily made that. Y'all could have easily won that game yesterday.
Throw the ball to Devontae Adams. He's the playmaker. Throw the ball to him.
And that rookie y'all got, I like him. He looks real good.
O'Connell, I love him.
And when I tell you he's poised, he didn't get rattled. He was like, this my team.
Yeah.
And he played like it.
I like coaches like Antonio Pierce. He didn't care that Jimmy Garoppolo's getting all the money.
Nope.
And he's been a starter. He didn't care about that,
But your ownership got to back you on that, though, Jeff.
Yeah.
And because sometimes your owner will be like, hey, I'm paying this guy all this money, Jeff. He got to play.
Yeah.
And if that owner say, listen, put your best 11 guys on the field and they let you go, I'm cool with it.
Here comes DJ Red, man, with this. Eris kept Raiders in the game, bro, on a better day. But it didn't happen. The Dolphins didn't blow them out. The Dolphins survived. You're a Dolphin fan. How would you, what grade would you give the Dolphins yesterday from what you saw?
Defensive-wise, I'll probably give them a B because I think they did just enough, and they made plays when the plays need to be made. Offense, I give them a C. They were average.
Mm-hmm.
They were pretty average. You know what I'm saying? And if that if you don't have Jalen Ramsey, we lose that game.
I was certain we were going to score on that last drive, man. That motherfucker.
Me too.
He came out of nowhere.
Listen, that interception was stupid.
Yeah, he reminded me of that kid that Dion has in Colorado. Like,
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, when they fly out of nowhere and just steals the pass. Look at this.
Second down and 10. Good time. Going deep, looking for Tucker. Intercepted. Another one for Ramsey.
And I was like, drop the ball, man. He trapped it. He trapped it. He didn't catch it. He dropped the ball. Man.
But I made a post after that. I was like, but that's why you sign guys like that. And that's my problem with Mario. You got guys like that on your team, and you're not letting them be them.
Yeah.
Like you got playmakers, you got ballers.
Bro,
you see what
you, man. You came in here tonight and you're like an attorney, bro, because you presented all the facts. And I had no answer.
But that's what I be telling dudes, like, tell me where I'm wrong at. You got to get your fandom, get the fandom. Listen, I'm the fan, but at the end of the day, you run out of excuses.
Yeah. I wanted to call Luke and said, Luke, come explain this shit because I can't.
Yeah, but I liken it to people who like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
No matter what he does, if they like him, they're going to support it.
Yeah.
And I think that's Mario. They don't care what he does. They for him, like my guy Shaka. Shaka Rose. Well, man, Mario shitted on the ground. Nah, man, that ain't shit. That's just P. That's he gonna make an excuse for him. And because now he's posting, even we 6-5 and we still getting the best players. I say that's the more of an indictment on him.
Yeah.
That you have this record and you're getting these kids and they're not producing. And you don't think kids look at that, Jeff?
Yeah.
You don't think these kids look at, I'm coming over here and these people getting their ass kicked?
You know, the most.
And that game.
Can I tell you this? The most I've ever been disappointed was when we got that class out of Northwestern.
Yeah, Northwestern, Booker T, all of them. Remember, you got the Booker T kids too with Brandon Harris and all of them too.
Ja'Cory Harris and all of them.
Ja'Cory Harris, Adarius Johnson, Marcus Forson, Brandon Harris.
That shit was so disappointing.
Because both of those teams had just won state championships.
Yep.
They were loaded.
Loaded.
And all of those kids was here. Randy Shannon went 7-5 with them.
Yeah.
So who we blame that on?
Mediocrity has been.
But I'm saying, who we blame that on, Jeff?
It's the coaches, man. It's got to be because we had A-level talent.
Yeah.
Spence had a great career in the NFL. I mean, he did well. You know, I mean, shit. I don't know, bro. I have no answers.
But we don't develop kids here. They don't come here and get better.
I've seen kid after kid go to the NFL and become superstars.
Remember Sam Shields?
Yeah. He's a great example. Perfect example.
Went undrafted and was balling in the NFL.
Balling, yeah.
Think about Gus Edwards, who we had. He a dog over there at the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Gus Edwards was a third string running back for us or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't want to hit that. That's why they grind my gears with this talent. No, man, don't tell me we don't have no talent, Jeff. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, we definitely.
That right there, I don't want to hear that. But what is going to change, Jeff? What is the coaching philosophy? What?
Bro, you know, I'm going to get Alex Dono on the show, my former co-worker at QAM, man. He covers the Canes. Follow him.
So when you talk to him, what does he say he think is the problem, or what do you think missing, or what do you think is?
It's when I talk to the old guys, they always tell me that there's a DNA, and I always agreed with that the old Canes had.
But don't those guys go back though and talk to them?
They do. Michael Irvin is always there. The Paradise Camp, they're all there. Ed Reed, they're all there.
So what do they say when they
Don't connect with them? They don't connect mentally. They don't connect. They check out. They don't connect with them. You know, and something has.
Is this Highsmith still affiliated with the program still?
I do believe so.
Okay, so you got Highsmith down there, you got Mario down there, you got Jason Taylor down there, you got Roland Smith, who was a championship coach at my like, come on, Jeff. Like,
yeah, we're supposed to have the best high school talent in America down
right.
here. Actually, we do.
Right.
There's no reason that the Miami Hurricanes.
And think about the people that are around the program.
Yeah.
If I'm an offensive lineman, I could call Brian McKinney. You know what I'm saying? I'm a receiver. I could call Michael Irvin. Yep. Like, you got Mike Rump on this staff who was with him and Ed Reed and Antrell Roll. And like, come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. We got to find a solution to this, bro. Jeff, we can't keep shaking up. Jeff, we can't keep doing this, man.
I have no answers. But I will bring you back on this show and we're going to find a solution because we got to. Like, we're banging our heads against the wall right now.
Yeah. Hey, I got all these dicks on my head for
real, man. For real. Hey, man, you have brought nuggets to the show tonight, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the time, man. Hey, also, man, listen, bro. Make sure y'all come out to that Dallas Dolphins, man. Y'all come out there. Wear your jerseys, man. You know, even y'all Raider fans. I got San Fran fans coming. I got Jets fans. You know, just come out, man. You know, also, man, you know, Boss Carter Catering. Y'all make sure y'all come through, support. But, man, listen, we got to get to the bottom of this because I'm sick of these Florida State fans. Oh, my God, bro. Anybody, even with the Florida being down, see, when all us was miserable, Jeff, it was okay.
It was all right, yeah.
But now that you done let FS who Trella Hassey get like
oh my goodness, yeah. Hey man, you're right about that. Hey man, shout out all your websites because I want everybody to know where they can get the great food.
Yeah,
Boss Catering and all that.
Boss Carter Catering, Boss Entertainment, First Fridays, man. You know, whatever, man. Jeff, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Round Table, he give me a shout out. You know, he ain't invite me to be no guest DJ yet, but you know.
It's coming, bro. It's coming. We definitely gonna do that. We gonna do that.
Man. Yeah, keep doing your thing, man. Appreciate the time. You know, it's always love you, my brother. Boy, I got your back 1,000%, man.
Man, I appreciate you, boss, man. Been great talking to you, man. Thank you for being a part of the show tonight, all right? My man, Boss Carter.
Very proud of the collective effort, and I saw no panic, no blink. People were confident as hell. This week was a big one for us as we move forward.
Most points, most yards, most touchdowns.
Big time X Factor.
When's the last time we had something this fun to watch?
Tua's looking at Tyreek the whole time. It's a no-look shovel pass.
And it's picked. I told y'all I was going to put on the show for y'all today.
Pressure, and he goes down.
This will be a little humble pie this week. Nothing's easy in this league, Coach.
What are you talking about, man?
Still a long season.
There's a lot on the line here.
All we did was give us another reason to be confident because of that adversity that we battled through.
Get it? Pressure and go!
Keep it going, man.
South Florida, get ready, because it's the biggest, and I mean the biggest R&B night to ever hit South Florida.
This joint's so crazy. Put the needle back on the record. Let's do a double take.
This Thursday and every Thursday, it goes down at the Round Table. 11205 Northwest 7th Avenue in Miami. Only at the Round Table, where the best bartenders are ready to serve you. Music by the legendary DJ Jeff Fox. Great drink specials, including $5 Patron and Hennessy shot. R&B Thursday for the sexy and mature.
Yo, you got 5 seconds to get to the dance floor. The roof about to blow. Let's go.
Good vibes and free admission all night long. That means you have just enough money in your pocket right now to get you in. Start a trend and tell a friend. It all goes down Thursday night at the Round Table Sports Bar and Lounge, 11205 Northwest 7th Avenue in Miami. R&B Thursdays with DJ Jeff Fox providing the vibes, the best in old school, R&B, Southern Soul, and so much more. We'll see you at the Round Table this Thursday.
That's a 5-win team, and they took all 4 quarters to get knocked out. I'm so proud of this team because the way you guys approached it, the way the effort and the strain was, you guys played together. And, I mean, literally our sidelines are a beautiful thing during the game because there's just focus and next play. The mindset is real.
1, 2, 3.
Wilson on the move. Tagovailoa. Nice catch. Here goes Hill. Kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Tyreek Hill. What a throw. And then Hill rockets in for 6.
To contact the Jeff Fox Show, send your email to getthattea@gmail.com. That's GETDATTEA at gmail.com. The Jeff Fox Show is powered by the Brand Star Sports and Entertainment. Sports Entertainment.
Yeah. We're doing it, man. Monday night, we got the Chiefs and the Eagles tonight. Who you got? Who do you got? I got the Eagles, man. I think the Eagles, they find a way to win. They're the best team in football. Well, them or San Francisco. I mean, they got some dogs on both of those teams. I don't really know, to be honest. But hey, shout out to everybody, man, that's watching the show tonight. Mandel up there in the ATL, you know what I'm saying, checking us out. Mandel, big Cleveland Brown fan. Mandela from the A-Town. Checking this out tonight. Boy, hey, man, we got to give a big ups to Boss Carter, man. Really, in this radio game, do I find myself speechless? I did not know what to say or how to answer his questions. I have none. What are we supposed to do about Mario? How do you explain decades of mediocrity as a University of Miami? How do you explain it? When we have teams down here, high school teams, that go across America and whoop everybody's ass. We consistently have guys that went to high school down here making it to the next level. Mario, a great recruiter. Every year, Miami, top 10, top 15. Yet we keep seeing 7-5, 6-6. I mean, I don't have any answers for that. I don't. You know, I didn't know we were talking about the Dolphins. We took a left and went there with the Canes. I have no idea on what they should do with this program. You know, like I said, my good friend Luke said the other day on Twitter, we got to give Mario more time. Well, how much more time? How much more time? Anyway, so again, getting back to the Dolphins for a minute, great performance, 2 touchdowns yesterday, but a very, very lackluster performance by that high-octane Miami offense. Just not good. I mean, the fans, I got to give it to the fans. Stadium was lit. The atmosphere was right. If any of these teams need to come down to South Florida and play the Dolphins, and I get it that the other team always brings a lot of fans. Raider fans were about 35% a part of that crowd yesterday, maybe more. But this Dolphin team is something to get excited about. Even Marlins players showed up. Jazz Chisholm, the Marlins baseball superstar, got the crowd fired up yesterday. Then they came out and played like shit. You know, but listen, there's no such thing as ugly wins. There's no such thing as ugly wins. You can win a game 3-0. It's hard to win in the NFL. It's hard to win. Hard to win in the NFL. All right? So you got the dub, man. You know, shout out to Sheffield in the Bahamas. DJ Ray from the round table. DJ Ray says, if you don't get the fundamentals down, it shows on the field. And Rodney, damn it, man, says, I'm sick of Florida State fans too. Well, I mean, all these programs down here troll each other. They troll each other. They rub each other's faces in the dirt. You know, it is what it is. Right? So another thing I wanted to talk about tonight before we get back to this, get out of here so we can all watch this Monday Night Football game, is I've consistently wanted to bring up the name LeBron James. And for a reason. I think LeBron is the greatest basketball player that ever lived. Better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I'm not going to have that conversation tonight. I'm not even getting into that. I think LeBron has done something that maybe only George Foreman, the boxer, got close to. And George Foreman, when he got close to it, was damn near the end. He was a big, fat, lumbering boxer who just had power. And he'd knock motherfuckers out. But LeBron James is pretty close to being 40 years old. And the shit that he's doing on the basketball court, I have never seen in my life. Never seen it. He is unbelievable. Going to be 39 years old. And he's still doing this shit. Right? He's still top 5 in the NBA, in my opinion. Look at this motherfucker.
Davis has his 10th double-double tonight. You'd expect that. LeBron James, throw it down.
Turn to quarter, LeBron. Make no doubt about it.
Man, what the fuck was that? Come on, LeBron. You're 40. You're 40. Bro. I mean, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, remember them? The big three down here in Miami. Me and E-Dub were still at 790. Shout out to 790 a ticket, by the way. Rocking the station doesn't exist anymore, but legendary radio station. And George Sedano, Dan Lebitard, the Sports Brothers, so many legendary shows. I mean, that's where we all came from. The ticket, Colin Cowherd. But let me stick with this LeBron thing. I've never seen that. How does a man damn near 39, 40 years old do what King James is doing right now in the NBA? Right now, King James is in the MVP discussion. In year 21, he's in year 21 doing this.
Davis has his 10th double-double tonight. You'd expect that. LeBron James, throw it down.
Turn to quarter, LeBron. Make no doubt about it.
This crowd buzzing. Listen to this crowd.
Look at LeBron playing to the crowd. Yeah, they love you, LeBron.
Shit, I love you, LeBron. Michael Jordan ain't never did that. Kareem got with Magic Johnson. I got to call my dad on that one because I think I remember how Kareem was old. But Kareem wasn't dunking on nobody like that. Kareem wasn't closing the game the way LeBron does. Have you ever seen this before in any sport? Never. He's the greatest. He's the best. He's the best. I mean, it's okay, Jordan fans. I get it. We all love Mike. We all wanted to be like Mike. And it's okay. This is not to shit on Michael Jordan at all. Only thing I fault Michael Jordan for is not talking to his son about fucking Scottie Pippen's wife. I mean, that's something else entirely. But he's a grown man too. That's a different topic for a different day. This is about LeBron. And LeBron will always, always, always make the right basketball play. When they played the Heat down here, the guy didn't hit the shot. Last night, against the Houston Rockets, Austin Reeves did hit the shot.
8 now on the clock. But he'll get into his action right now. Reeves, long distance. Got it! He got it! Austin for 3!
Yep. King James is the GOAT, man. Get over it. It is what it is. All right, I'm sorry. I don't want to get into a debate tonight. Please, Michael Jordan fans, please don't be offended by what I said. Everyone's well within their rights to think that MJ is the GOAT. But LeBron is the only guy I know that ever kicked Father Time's ass. The only one. LeBron's saying, God damn it, I'm going to play till I'm 45. What you going to do? Look at that body. That's Karl Malone. That's Magic Johnson. That's Jordan like. He's never seen nothing like it. Shout out my man DJ Ray, man. He says the NBA created King James. And you want to know, but what about, Rodney says, what about Tom Brady? Well, Tom Brady got protected by the rules of the NFL. And that's a different story. Y'all know the quarterbacks. You can't breathe on them. They can play till they're 50. Drew Brees, well into his 40s, Peyton Manning. They all played well into their, late in their careers, close to 20 years. Rodney says Father Time will always win. Well, Father Time hasn't won yet. LeBron James is in the MVP discussion right now. LeBron, Luka, Joel Embiid, they're dominating the NBA. Dominating. And another coach that I think deserves credit, lots of credit, is Eric Spoelstra from your Miami Heat. Coach Spo, I don't know how you do it. These guys like Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, they come here, they ball out of control, then they get paid. Then you don't hear from them no more. What does Miami do? They go to their basketball factory and they build some other players, some other guys that people gave up on. The Heat culture. Don't know how to do it. They do it. And they do it better than anybody in basketball. So props to Eric Spoelstra. And again, LeBron James, you, sir, are unbelievable. I don't know if the Lakers can win the championship. I doubt it because one guy is not enough. LeBron needs a team. I think Anthony Davis, as Bubba Dub would say, trash. Trash. Anthony Davis. Trash. Trash. This dude gives you 45 one night and then 12 the next night. I mean, like, dude, really? Like, come on, man. Like, knock it off, AD. Anyway, make sure you check out my show, The Miami Man Cave. I've got lots of episodes. I've got DJ Khaled, Udonis Haslam from the Miami Heat, Stephen A. Smith from ESPN. Here's a clip.
And to make sure that while I'm doing what I'm doing, I help to uplift as many people along the way as I possibly can. And that's, to be honest with you, is where some of my fearlessness comes from. Because when I'm marching about the business of doing my job, I don't believe I'm doing it just for me. I'm a black man in this position. And somehow, some way, if I do it and I do it right, imagine how many doors that's going to open for other people. So I go from being a talent on a show where there was no diversity to making sure diversity was on that show. And that show ultimately gets to #1 and it stays to #1. And then ultimately I become the executive producer of that show. And then all of a sudden you're seeing black women, black men, white women, white men. You're seeing a diverse mosaic of contributors to a show that's been #1 in the morning for 11 and a half years. I hold on to that as a badge of honor. So it's not just about First Take success. It's about Ryan Clark's success on the pivot. It's about Marcus Spears getting a new contract covering the NFL. It's about Dan Orlovsky doing some Monday Night Football games.
Yeah. The Miami Man Game, hosted by your boy, right here, Jeff Fox, at remixsportsmedia.com. That's going to do it for us tonight. We will become more consistent with the show. Got some great guests coming up. There's an HBCU bowl game coming here to South Florida. You can go to my website, thejefffoxshow.com, peep the website, and you can find out more about that and get caught up on all your sports news, all right? So shout out to the Florida Beach Bowl coming to South Florida in December. And that should get ready to do it for us tonight. We got Monday Night Football. Who you got? I'm rolling with the Eagles tonight. Philadelphia should win. Score. I got the Eagles 30-20. I'm going to go with the Eagles. The defensive line will put a lot of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Not mad at the Philadelphia Eagles at all. And, of course, happy birthday to my daughter, Aaliyah, who's been giving me hell. If anybody know any parents with adult kids support groups, I'm in. I need to know how to deal with these new school kids. But, hey, man, it's been great. Love doing the show. Shout out to Remix Sports Media once again. We're going to get back at it. Congrats, Miami Dolphin Nation. You guys did what you had to do. And you're well on your way to playoff success. And I think a berth in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm calling right now. Remember, I said it right here on the Jeff Fox Show. Thank you, everybody.
2nd down and 10. Good time. Going deep. Looking for Tucker. Intercepted. Another one for Ramsey. Another interception.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey, beast. And that's why I think you guys are going to the Super Bowl. All right? Dolphin Nation, you did what you had to do. Raider Nation, the only nation, I should say. I forgot what you guys call yourselves. Dolphins or whatever. You're in good hands. You got a great coach doing a hell of a job. He built a monster.
Very proud of the collective effort, and I saw no panic, no blink. People were confident as hell. This week was a big one for us as we move forward.
Most points, most yards, most touchdowns.
Big time X Factor.
When's the last time we had something this fun to watch?
Tua's looking at Tyreek the whole time. It's a no-look shovel pass.
And it's picked. I told y'all I was going to put on the show for y'all today.
Pressure and he goes down.
This will be a little humble pie this week. Nothing's easy in this league, though.
What are you talking about, man?
Still a long season.
There's a lot on the line here.
All we did was give us another reason to be confident because of that adversity that we battled through.
Get it? pressure and go!
Keep it going, man.
That's a 5-win team, and they took all 4 quarters to get knocked out. I'm so proud of this team because the way you guys approached it, the way the effort and the strain was, you guys played together. And, I mean, literally our sidelines are a beautiful thing during the game because there's just focus and next play. The mindset is real.
1, 2, 3.
You've been listening to The Jeff Fox Show. Jeff Fox Show. Join us next time on the same platform for another exciting episode of The Jeff Fox Show. Remember, there's no Jeff Fox Show without your support. Continue to support The Jeff Fox Show via Cash App at #RadioHost1. This has been a production of The Jeff Fox Show Incorporated.